My name is Lindy Bell. I'm from Dr. Jung Shi's team, and I joined the WFG 7 years ago. So this is me. I'm coming from Beijing, China, grew up there. I had my undergraduate degree in economy law from China, and I got my master in finance from the United States. I moved to US in 2001. You see this picture, and this is when I was just graduated from college. And this is me and my two princes. So because of them, I joined WSB. I joined this campaign. So when I joined, they were 10 years old, 7 years old. Now look at them, they're all growing up. My older daughter will be in college next year. And this is before I joined WSB, I was a director of this top one kitchenware company. And I was in charge of Walmart. And I was meeting with all the Walmart leaders. And my, most significant thing was to bring this brand, Pioneer Woman, to my company. And that year, company revenue grew from 40 million to 100 million. And guess what? At the end of the year, I received a $4,000 bonus. That really made me rethink, what am I doing here? Where my future? Why, instead of making money for other people, why don't I do something for myself? So fortunately, opportunity showed up. Thanks God, when you pray for something, something happened to you, right? So 2014, I happened to attend Dr. Zhong Shi's workshop. It was about college planning. So I thought there are so many things, even being a finance graduate master, being someone with a master's degree in finance, there are so many people, so many things I didn't know. So after attending Dr. Zhong Shi's workshop, I decided to join WSB. In the beginning, my goal was only to just save for my kids' college, find a way, and to do some like a tax saving, and also find the best way for my family financial planning. But what happened in 2014, June 2014, I was forced to Las Vegas convention. I said so many no's, I didn't want to go, but eventually I went. So after I joined this convention, so life totally changed. Not only, I was incorporated, I make 6-figure income, but after I joined WSB, fourth year part-time, I made $93,000. Second year, I made $160,000. The third year, I already hit my $250,000 rate. And then after that, my income hit over 300,000. And not only that, my family is really built from financial insecure to financial independent. So before I joined and my term expired, I didn't have life insurance. Now we have 3 million protection. We have over $500,000 in retirement. We have investment, and we have a kids college fund. So all of this is all because WSB. And also, most importantly, it's not myself, how much I benefited from it, it's how much we can helping others. So over the past 7 years, we have helped so many families to get a financial aid and to get their family protection, to invest for their retirement. And we got, not only that, we helped so many team members who's seeking for career opportunity. They joined this organization. In the past 7 years, we promoted 3 SMDs. We promoted over 20 MDs. And we have like, oh, you cannot see the screen? Oh,
Nope.
someone who cannot see the slides?
We see your slides, Lindy. Don't worry. Keep going.
Oh, okay. So anyway, we help a lot of people. We promote quite a few $50,000 rate earner, and also this year is going to be the turning point year for our team. So we're going to have our team going to become a CEO, the EMD team by the end of June, and become CEO team by the end of this year. So very glad this opportunity give us the chance to also travel the world. I could able to take my mom, 90 years old, 94 this year, to many, many countries that I cannot achieve from other place. So those are the team building events and campaign. Over the past few years, we did so many financial education campaign that educate only our team, we educate over I put all together every year, we educate about 4,000 families. So we already educated over 20,000 families in the past 7 years for my whole team. So with that being said, I am very proud of WSB and WFG, and I'm very proud of our mission. And I really grateful to be part of this organization. I want to say thank you to Coach and Alicia for this wonderful opportunity, for this wonderful platform. And also I want to thank my CEO, Dr. Zhongxi, and he has been holding my hand to build me in every step of my growth. But most important people in my business are all my team members. Their support, their belief, their contribution make our team going to be a lot greater in the future. This is about me. And then I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we're going to talk about our agenda. We have a slides ready? Okay. All right. So this, as you all know, being a part of campaigner, what we do, we educate people. And we have all the workshops in every single day. Not only every single day, we have, before we have 2 times a day. Now we even at 7 p.m. Except Wednesday, we have 11 a.m., 5 p.m., 7 p.m. So you can feel very comfortable to go out to campaign, to invite more people to join our workshop. And trust me, all the instructors are wonderful, very knowledgeable. Use this website, in the WSB worldsystembuilder.com workshop calendar. You can actually register the workshop for yourself, for your prospect, for other people. Then this is just a schedule. Just if you don't know the workshop, and you can check the title. They're like, different, we add 7 p.m. as a share. And the title is on top, and the workshop, what is workshop 1, 2, 3, 4? You look at the top part, you will figure out all of that. And what is that? Oh, this is a repeat. Let's change to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide. This is Canada. And also, as you all shared, this new flip chart is actually the game-changing tool, right? And we're trying to build a new industry. I have already said this work for my team and for a lot of other team members. By using this flip chart, we reactivated only my base, we reactivated 5 inactive team members. Personally, we have, after I come back from convention, I have 4 personal recruit. My team has a 7 recruit. We're at least hit our goal is to hit 15 recruit this month. Make sure use the correct version. So you see on the left, that is the old version. Make sure to download the new version 1. You see the font changed and to much easy to read. So go to WFG website material to re-download the new version of building a new industry. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Wow. If you are here for more than 1 year, I'm sure you'll all attend the selling through curiosity training. It was very great. Now, please take your time to fill out the survey to help him to improve and also to help us more in the future. So go to this website or scan the barcode and finish your survey to show your appreciation to the community. Okay, so next one. Okay, I already registered both. How about you? We are going to have WSB Admin Academy. This is the first time, and it's probably you have to wait for a long time to get this one. So make sure you register. It will be on March 3rd to 4th in Gold Street. And so far, there are already 600 people registered. So make sure you register, you attend, and bring your assistant to attend this event. That will save you a lot of time and make your working more efficient. Titan X take over. I don't need to emphasize how important Titan X is. I have been qualified for more than 10 months, and last month I was dropped off. And I feel really bad. So fortunately, February, I come back strong. So make sure you register Titan X. The registration due date is today, 2/22/22. Okay. So don't forget. Remember to register today. Okay. All right. Next one, when you attend WSB meeting, Admin Academy or whatever, you need to wear the dress code will be WSB attire. If you have a shirt and green jacket and MD jacket or whatever is all WSB uniform, that's okay. But if you don't have any of this, make sure to dress up professionally, and don't forget to take your notebook, pen, a laptop, because you don't want to go there. This is more like, instead of class training, it's more like a practice, practice doing training. So make sure you follow the instructor, take your laptop to do it. And agenda book. And if you haven't bought the agenda book yet, make sure you get it. This is a very good tool that can help you to track your daily activities. I know everyone loves a Google Calendar. We have a lot of things, but on paper, it's right in front of your eyes and you can flip around to find everything. It's still very good too. Do not forget to order that. And February special that if you haven't qualified before this month, you still have chance to qualify Titan Takeover and Titan X. Okay, the qualification is a 3 recruit and 15,000 points by personal. If you have your team, base job need to be 10 campaigner and 30,000 points. If you think, which I believe you should, if you think you will be qualified, make sure you register today, because the admin need to put a lot of things together. They need the solid number in order to prepare. Okay, make sure to get it done today. And this is your appreciation to support the admin to make their life easier. Trainer Academy, pencil down the date. All the leaders know how powerful Trainer Academy was. It helped us to build so many leaders. So it will be on April 9th in Los Angeles and in Canada. We don't know the exact date yet, but make sure you book that time. Okay, so the next one, wow, will be the exciting, the Titan X 1000 in Egypt. And in last December, Titan X 3 perfect day, we went to Mexico City, we went to the Maya culture. We went to the pyramid, but that was a small pyramid. But in September, we're going to go to this real pyramid. Make sure you declare, go to WSB website, Titan X, put your beautiful, handsome picture there, put your name there to tell the world you are going to be there. You are going to run this program, okay? Qualification. If everyone make decision, everyone can qualify. Even you're not SMD yet, you can totally become SMD in the next few months. Alicia later will train you how to do that. So if you new SMD, if you qualify 1 out of 5 months, you already qualify. If your current SMD, you qualify 2 out of 5 months, you are qualified. Okay, but those qualifications, that means you can go, but you cannot get reimbursement. Who can get reimbursement? So for all those qualified Titan X, they qualify 3 out of 5 months and also rank in top 100 golf score. Okay, you qualify 3 out of 5 months, doesn't mean you will get the reimbursement. And you have to rank the top 100. You will find out more about those detailed information from your CEO, your EVC, or from your SMD, all the detail, okay? So next, wow, I want to take this chance to congratulate our beautiful lady for the qualification of a $250,000 ring. This is absolutely a milestone. And this person just qualified green jacket. And she's very humble, and she always have this beautiful smile on her face, and she really believes our campaign. Let's give the stage to Stacy Tran.
Good morning, WSB. How is everyone doing?
Very good, Stacy. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. You can hear me well, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, WSB. Thank you for promoting me, and I'm very excited with my 250,000 ring earner. But I would say without Titan X, I wouldn't cross this milestone for 250,000 ring earner. Started since April 2021. My first month I qualified for Titan X, and be honest, I'm not sure what can I do with the Titan X. I just know that Coach Sun, he launched that program, and I know that I am such a dead SMD since like 10 years. And I don't know how to bring my business to the upper level. I don't know how to produce more SMD and MD. And I don't know how to cross my 250,000 ring earner. I tried a few years already, and it didn't go anywhere. And when Coach launched Titan X, honestly, I don't know how to qualify for it. But as a personal, we are so lucky that we also can qualify Titan X as a personal. So I determined myself 3 personal recruits and 15,000 points. As an SMD, I have my own office. I have to survive anyway. So I fight for it for the first 3 months. And after that, until now, I always qualify as a team. I'm very happy with that. So by the end of December, I produced 2 MD and 2 SMD. I can see that I crossed my, I got my green jacket, which just means it's so simple, so easy. My run was so happy, everybody happy. And by the end of January, I got my, my ring. So very, very excited, very happy. And I would say that I'm so fortunate, and all of us here, we are so fortunate because we have Coach, we have Alicia, we have so many leaders And without them, I'm not stretching my vision. I always can think that myself very small. I only think that maybe 10,000 a month is enough for me. Very simple, but coach, he's stretching my vision. WSB, all leaders support, and I just follow their guidance, and I can see that my business move. I can clearly passionate, and my mission to educate people. I love my campaign. I love financial literacy campaign, and I know that if we do it with our hearts, with our passion, with our mission, then absolutely you will enjoy it, and the result will come. Thank you so much. And
Very
I hope
good, Stacey.
everyone have 100 recruits in the base and have the green jacket and hit 250,000 ring earner like me. Thank you. Have a wonderful
Congratulations.
day.
Wonderful job. Love your attitude and love your belief in financial campaign, financial education. Most importantly, and you say, simple and happy. We want to engage in something, even we work so hard because we love it, we enjoy it. We don't think we work. We just feel like we have so much energy that there is a meaning of life. Really good.
It's so
Congratulations.
True. It's so true. Thank you.
Yeah. So next one, I'm going to introduce someone. Congratulate these people who really become a CEO. Honestly, I don't know this person. I never heard about this person. And, he's probably some silent killer or something and become a CEO. You all know, become a CEO is not easy. It requires a lot of hard work. It requires the leadership. It requires the patience. It requires the belief. And I'm sure behind the scene, this person has dedicated a lot of times to become this person. But the good news is, and we will going to have Sonny Zhang to share. In the meantime, I want all of you to take your pencil, to write down, to learn how he can do it. And his today will be your future. If all those leaders, they achieve what they achieve today with our platform, with the duplicate system, you all can achieve it. So with that being said, let's give our big applause to Sonny from Canada.
Hi, Lindy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for your words, good words. And you said no silent. Probably I'm not known to many people, but unfortunately, the system is driving me. The world system builder is driving me. That is the reason why I was able to reach what I am now. So I would like to thank each and everyone in the leadership and also the people who are my own trainers. I have my own trainers here and my office here, my people. I wanted to thank everyone for this great achievement in WFG. So I just wanted to share a few thoughts since Lindy was saying that to take pen and paper and all. So let me just share a few things in a few minutes. I'll just quickly wrap it up. So we all know that the level change to a CEO or EVC or that kind of a sort, propositions, it's not an individual's ability. It's not an individual effort, but it is a team effort. It's a team achievement. So the congratulations should go to the team also. That is first thing. See, I'm basically a mechanical engineer, and I'm from Canada, on Toronto. Actually, I belong to the office of my EVC Joe Matthew in Britannia Road in Mississauga. And when I joined here, the person who recruited me, Titi Kurian, when I met him, when I went to the office around 9 years before, I saw a set of people talking on something personal finance. I was thinking that, no, these guys are trying to talk something on finance. So they're trying to sell some insurance and trying to make some commissions. That word commissions was not a good word for me at that time. I was thinking commission is something, it's not a good thing. You have salary or income from salary. That is something which you should look for. That was the kind of mindset I had. But within weeks of my joining the platform, I was able to realize few things like, in financial industry is so huge, and you being an engineer, you have an opportunity to do something in this field if you really wanted to. So that realization I got. And from that point in time, I was trying to understand. Then I thought, no, let me have an alternate, because we live in North America, we need to have an alternate income. So let me try to see what I can do here. And I try to understand. I try to get an idea of what a typical client, an individual, a family look for with respect to the personal finance. I was just trying to look at it. And we all know that. No, we always say that I'm basically from service industry, so I know customer is king. We always say that customer is king. So I was thinking that here too, the customer is the king. Of course, customer is king, and customer would like for. So then I try to compare with what we have and what a customer is looking for. So what basically I understood is customer is looking for the best always. So when you wanted to give the best service, you should have more with you, lot of options with you. And WFG has got a lot of options. We have a lot of options, lot of services. So that way it is one aspect. Second thing is customer is always looking, they wanted to have some kind of a power always. So when the customer is always looking at that aspect, so you cannot confront with a customer always. When you go to a customer, you cannot confront, you cannot say your point and then make them, instead of that, the approach of campaigning was so effective. I felt that it works. People will listen to you at least, for the campaigning reason. So that is there in the system. So the second aspect is also filled, is met in WSB, especially in WSB. And the third thing is always customer won't want it to get commanded. And if you go and say that, buy this, they may not. But if you are able to build the trust of the customer, definitely yes, they will listen to you. So the system, our tools are meant for that. So that way, that aspect is also taken care. And a customer always would like for an easier life. Of course, we are there for customer for always, anytime, any kinds of help, you are there for their financial aspects. So that way we take care in our system. And finally, customer needs some kind of power in deciding. That means we involve them. We are not just giving something, we involve people, discuss with them and give them the solution. And also with very strictly, we follow a kind of a review system. So that way we get to involve people. That in that aspect, if you see, WSB is actually giving us all the opportunities to build big or to make money or to do the service and make money. So customer is king there. But when it comes to the business, that individually, yes, it is good. All these points are met. But when it comes to the business, there is slight difference, I would say. We all say that customer is king, but I would like to tell that, customer is not the king when it comes to the business. It is your people are the king. Your agents. If you are able to empower them to do their job well, then your business will start growing. And usually that approach we have to change slightly for when it comes to the business. Instead of looking at customer the king, look at your team and then try to train them and empower them to do the business like you do. We say duplicating. Of course, we have that in the system, duplication, but that empowerment needs to be given. But we have few challenges. One challenge usually, most of us have got a reluctance because the perception what we have is, if I open up everything, if I give everything to somebody, or if I make someone just like me, that is a weakness. We always think that is an employee mindset. So people who think in that way are still in the employee mindset. We need to change our mindset. And the second thing is, and we don't need to let the people learn from their mistakes, because plenty of people, thousands of people worked in this field and made a lot of mistakes, and they found a way to overcome those mistakes. And like my EVC used to say that you don't wait for you make mistake and then learn from others' mistakes. So that's what we always say. So that is why we share the whole mistakes what we did, so that people can learn from that mistakes and then they can continue. So that learning from, don't allow your people to learn from the mistakes. And finally, how we have the reluctance to change. When we have said something, we always have a reluctance to change. But we need to change. As the system changes, technology changes, products changes, needs changes. So we need to change. That change, if you can bring in to your business, that change will. So I would like to say one thing is that, the leadership of WSB, if you look at the way they come up with different programs, different programs for that is kind of a vision that the leadership has. Our coach has, Alicia has, all these people has got that kind of a vision, and they are trying to give that vision to us through these kinds of trainings. And if you attend these trainings, if you are part of that trainings, it will help us to grow and then become a business person. So these are my points I just wanted to say, but I don't think that I said anything new here, but I just wanted to reiterate the points which helped me to grow to this level. I would like to thank once again the whole leadership of WSB. And at the same time, I wanted to thank the person who brought me, who showed me this opportunity first, and secondly, my trainer, Joe Matthew, and the whole my team. Thank you, everyone, and thanks for listening.
Again, thank you very much for your sharing, Sunny, and congratulations again. I'm sure you will be invited back and to share more, and big congratulations, and love your attitude. And also you said that this is not about the selling, it's about the empower people. That's very important. That's our belief. And then, so the next, I like to introduce a wonderful lady, and she has amazing story. She was actually was born with goat's bone in her mouth. She does not need to work as hard, and she could just enjoy life and shopping and do all the things, and she could be just a princess. But she worked harder than all of us. And one story, she really inspired me. She said, one coach asked everybody to run this, 30 days relentless. We don't go home until 11. I don't know how many of us can really do that. But this lady stay outside and stay in the parking lot being a young lady and wait until 11 o'clock and trying to force herself to eventually go to knock door to door to visit her team member. So I have been working with this wonderful lady for some program and for something. I love her energy, her really positive attitude. I never saw her angry or something. Whenever you approach her, she always have this bright big smile on her face. And she's also understanding, have a good heart, trying to help people. So with that being said, I know you probably all figure out who I'm talking about. Let's welcome our junior coach, Alicia Wen.
All right. Thank you, Lindy. I really appreciate all the kind words you said. The only thing I want to correct you is not a gold spoon. The color was green. It was a green spoon, okay? All right. Thank you so much.
Green coated gold.
So thank you so much for being our host today. And, we have a lot of up and coming exciting things happening, as you can imagine. As a small reminder, I just want to emphasize one more time, even though she announced it earlier, is that the deadline for all the registration is tonight. We need to know exactly how many people to plan for and whatnot. So please make sure you take care of that for Admin Academy and Titan X Takeover, okay? But that's going to be really exciting. I hope you all come here, and we're going to have the headquarters ready for you. But I hope you also make sure you know that it's more like a team meeting feeling, right? Not a big, I know we just came from an incredible convention, okay, but our office is a working office. So we still have people doing appointments here. We still have BPM that's going to happen on Saturday for anybody that's going to stay around and want to be part of that. So we welcome you into our home, our headquarter, and we're going to make it, of course, look the best. But also it will be a little bit tight, I will admit that, okay? But I hope you feel more cozy and feel like you are, getting to be with your family in a living room, learning about all the different, ways on how to do the business together. And, for the Titanex at the end, we will have not our Mexico City dinner, but we'll have a nice backyard barbecue style, okay? So more like fun, right? Okay, not barbecue, but the feeling, right? When you just walk outside and you're hanging out, okay? So it's gonna feel like that for next weekend, all right? So can't wait to host a lot of you here. But I'm not to be the main person sharing today. In fact, I just wanted to keep highlighting, as you've noticed for the last 2-3 weeks, we've been asking, the first week we came back from convention, we asked everybody, what is your feedback? What is your articulation? What are the feelings you're having about convention? And then last week and this week, last week we say, well, what are the results you're getting, or what about the new presentation? What is your observation, right? So we see this progression about the convention overall, the presentation, and the action, and now we start to see the result. So today is all about the results that people have been getting after 2-3 weeks, of going out in the field every single day since the convention, fast starting their team members, getting new team members on board, and we want to hear from those people getting those great results, okay? And we have 2 methods of how we've been able to see the great explosion happening all over WSB. One of the first ways is Titanex, right? On Titanex, every single Monday, we get a report and from all the people, and they share how many personal recruits they've done, how many base recruits they've done, how much production they've done. And we discuss as a group for 2 hours about what's happening and, how to improve, how to get better. But another big part of that, in fact, the biggest part, and how many of you remember a lot of the testimonials that were shared on the convention? When we talked about either from Leah Young talking about, if you were in the NOLA convention, she shared about her financial foundation, or, Sandra Williamson in NOLA. But also in Fresno, we had people like Victoria, and we had people like, people from Brian Wang's team. So most of those testimonials, in fact, about 90% of them, I found and I call because of WSB community, okay? Why do I say that? Is mean that we are reading your posts, and every time, we see a post that impact us, I always make a note and I say, I'm gonna save this person. I hope this person stay active until the convention, but I will have them share. And that's why, maybe they might not be the biggest green jacket. They might not be the one with the most, highest production, but the story was so meaningful, right? And those are all the stories that we remember the most. So anyways, I say that because we continue to remind you and encourage you to post on the WSB community. Those are sometimes the MCs for our events, because I can see the growth inside somebody. They are the testimonials. They could be the trainers, right? So continue to always post. I just want to highlight some of them before we start some of our sharing here. In fact, there's so many lately, so many. I can't even pick, but so in fact, I wish I could show you all of them, but just go on Facebook community yourself and read. But for example, here's Patrick. He said, he was talking about Titanex, and he said that I'm so excited about the results I have from the convention. Right here, he said, as a team, we have 24 new campaigners as of this evening. This is the first time in over 6 years that my base shop is doing more than 1 campaigner a day, right? So isn't that awesome? For somebody like Patrick, we can see the explosion happening right now. Or you can learn from Alejandra. Look at day 3 in Washington State. More than 60 students gathered to learn how to improve their finance. Okay, look at this. And they even post pictures for you to see. So she was our trainer about campaigning. Remember that? In both NOLA and Fresno. And she's still doing it on the field right now in Washington for 4 days. And she even posted it. So I think if you know somebody in those smaller cities. But anyways, I love this from Lakia. I think she's a brand new campaigner. But I love something, she shared ideas. She said that I tried something out of the box. I created 300 flyers for the residents of my apartment. Okay, and she's so smart. This is the flyer itself. Oh, sorry, I didn't know it's gonna come out so small. Okay, Well, anyways, it has a QR code on there, and if you scan the QR code, it has a video of her inviting them to the workshop. She says, "Hi, I'm your neighbor, and I'd love for you to attend this workshop." Okay. So anyways, we don't have time to go through all of that right now, but that's if you need ideas on how to reach out to the community. You know, Zenny, look at this. She has a brand new team member, Haral from Dallas, and she was able to, she only joined in December 2021, okay? Attended NOLA, which is 30 days later. And look at her. She came home, she did 10 personal recruit already. And she just passed her license and, of course, running for MD, right? That's all a brand new person in the last, like, less than 60 days. Here we have, you know, Odette. I mean, it is quite lengthy. She wrote, I think this could be like a 3-page book, okay? But I love that. I love that she wrote it out. And there's 2 different ways that you can read. You can either read it, okay? You can either read it here, or she even did a, I should share sound, so let me do that again. Okay. She even did an audio clip.
But that moment, after the presentation,
Oops, sorry. Anyway.
I felt the urge.
So whether you prefer to listen, you can listen like an audiobook in your car, or you can read her great story. In fact, we're going to have her share in a little bit. But this was a very powerful testimonial. You have to go back and listen to it and read it because, you know, the way that she shared about her progression of coming into the business, coming into convention, it just relates on so many levels of whether they are moms, they are hardworking employees, or you feel it was your first time convention, you have no idea what's going on. She articulated so well on all those emotions. If you've seen Daniel post lately, Daniel's posts have been very like high level articulation that, you know, I always love. One of my favorite things is seeing people, the way they explain the different slide. It's not that I have to memorize it, but I can learn the different perspective and I could see which one impact me and which are the one that I want to repeat, right? So I love Daniel who, you know, talked about the income gaps are widening, and he gave a 10th century example of how this has been happening for hundreds of years, right? So this is why we need to continue to do what we do. Leah and Boba Peralto say, yesterday we witnessed a miracle, right? For someone who had to relearn their ABCs, their numbers, how to walk again, the favorite Beatles song, and even how to breathe correctly. Bobot was able to deliver the newest presentation. And we were hoping for 30 minutes, but he exceeded by 5 minutes. It's okay, Bobot, we forgive you, okay? But you know, people shared, she said that, you know, for example, we have nurse that are cancer survivor who shared the importance of financial literacy. We have college professor from San Diego State who is able to pay off their home because of the workshop. A retiree who wants to be empowered and wants to be inspired again. Okay, so here's some of the pictures that they did in their presentation. So I love when you guys show visuals as well so that people can see the power of our campaign. Okay, and Mia, this is Mia's post a couple hours ago. She said, bringing our campaign to communities. 25 people showed up to the campaign interview or overview, so for the new presentation, and 11 new recruit from the event. So out of 25, 11 people, okay, 11 people joined on the spot, right? Isn't that incredible? Look at all of this, okay? And I love Leo Mia. She's been posting a lot as well. The whole Baton Rouge and Louisiana, they've been posting. I worked a 13-hour shift. Yes, I know, I'm going to leave soon. But she talked about how she was able to make an appointment for one of her prospects, even though she was working. And Marcos was able to help her get a new campaigner, right? So there's so many. Again, I wish I could go on and on and on. You know, literally hundreds of different posts, and we want to encourage you to continue to do that, right? So in fact, one of the things the staff did just earlier or this morning or late last night, they were able to pull whoever posts since February 9th, okay? So they took out anybody who's done at least 4 personal recruit or more in the since February 9th, and you posted it on Facebook community as well. Okay, so if you want to be put on the next week, then make sure you repost, okay? But here's who did 4 or more already, all right? We have Danae Alonzo, who did 4 from Oak Brook, Deborah Baloo, who from El Paso, Jason Bedonato from Oak Brook, Tony Sanders from Northwest Financial Center in Houston, Keon Corniff out in Florida with 4, Ernie Navarro with 4, Georgette from Oak Brook also with 4. All right, Melanie Mayer from Victor Salvador team. Erliza Cabrera out of Edmonton. Luisa Uy, right, look at her with her uniform on, I love that, with 5. Yvonne and Hao Tran with 5 from El Paso. Charisse Yambao out of Elk Grove, getting 6 already. Odette Fuentes Pinto with 10 out of Jimmy Carter, and Edna So with 10, all right? So, again, we know that, oh, I'm sorry, we missed one more. Haral Cabarria with also 10, all right? She was one of the ones I shared earlier in the post. That's it, I think, correct? Okay. So, again, we know that there's more of you. We know that some of you didn't have a chance to post it yet. So please, even though you only have 2 right now, you have 3, keep posting it. We want to see your progression and keep us updated on your accountability. So we're going to hear from some of these people today, either the people that I showed on some of the posts or some of the people that we just showed on the recognition earlier. So the first one that I have ready already on the screen, I'm going to have Tony Sanders start off in Northwest Financial Center. I know she's currently on Titan X, but also, you know, you saw one of her posts earlier on the Facebook community. So Tony, share with us what's happening in the business, and, you know, give everybody some, you know, share about the results happening, as well as what are some tips for others out there that are working on their 10 personal campaigners.
Absolutely, Alicia. Thank you so much for this opportunity to allow me to share with you all. Can you guys hear me good?
Yes, we can.
Awesome, awesome. I am not excited, you guys. I am empowered and I am inspired by WSB community. You know, since coming back from convention, on the way home, I was able to get the first campaigner, and from there, it just snowballed. We were so determined, you know, to show this new presentation. I've been the only trainer in my team, you guys, for a very long time, and it gives me great joy to know that my team is able to do this incredible presentation without me and get a result. So from there, we just kept it going. Every day, we're doing 5, 6, 7 presentations in a day. And it's just not me, it's my team as well. I'm talking about from associates to MDs. They are doing their own presentations. I remember what Coach said, look, you can have multiple people doing it and the results will come. Well, let me tell you guys, that's exactly what's been happening. Since this month, today, actually, prior to this, I did a 30-minute presentation and got a new campaigner. So I am now 5 personal with this new presentation. I'm not going to tell you from my own words. I'm going to tell you from my prospect's words. He said, you always inspire. You guys, I believe that we should empower and inspire each other before we expire, okay? This is our opportunity to share. This is our opportunity to really show people that we really care for them and that we really want to help. You know, I love that Michael J. Cole, he always says, people don't care about how much you know. They want to know that you care about them. Let me tell you something. If you share this campaign with people, they will realize that. Let me talk about the results. Since coming back in the team, I have 17,000 points on the book and counting. Our team, we have submitted over 40,000 points, you guys. That has never happened in my team. I was the only one running, and now I have my team who they feel so confident and so comfortable with this new presentation. Let me tell you something. We had Mr. John Martin, who had 23 guests on our call on Monday. Let me tell you, Alicia, prior to this, You guys must have heard me talking about you, because I was already starting to do 30-minute presentations because I understood that people's attention span is just too short, but I wanted to capture them. So when you guys came out with this amazing presentation, it was right on time. And from there, every other Monday, we were doing it, not just the personal every day, we did the 5 appointments, but every Monday at 7 o'clock, we started doing group presentations. This past Monday, we had 23 guests, and we had one of our brand new campaigners who's licensed out of Mississippi and also out of New Orleans. He came back to this campaign and he called me, you guys. He says, I need to change my life. I need to do something different. I said, you must attend this tonight and see this workshop. He had over 10 brand new guests on it, just from the new presentation. We're not going to stop, Alicia. We're not going to stop. You know, I need people to really understand why I post on the community. I post because I want people to know that this is real. I want you to know that there are people out here doing it. You don't have to be big. I'm not a big builder. I'm not a big producer. But you cannot beat my passion. You cannot beat my heart for this campaign. You cannot outdo me. When it comes to social media, I want people to know who I am and what I do and why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for me and my family. I'm doing it for my community. I'm doing it for this community. So I want you guys to know that you too can do it. Post, be proud of who we are. Be proud of what you do. Let me tell you something. I wrote down some things, but I need to share my screen, Alicia, because I think this is really going to tell people why. Let me tell you, Titan X has changed my life, Alicia. I fight every single month. Yes, I get kicked out and I get right back in. To me, I don't sleep very well if I don't get back in. I hope you guys saw my Friday funding last week, and it talked about the little girl who says, my mom says I can't play with you until I requalify for being in Titan X. This is so real. You have to fight to become an SMD. You have to fight to be a part of Titan X. I want to share my screen and I'm going to show you why. And I think this will really show you what I'm talking about. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I have to show you. Can you guys see this? Look at my numbers from last year, Alicia. 97,000 points and 18 recruits. The base shop was 149 and 51 recruits. But because of Titan X, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. My personal, 134,000 points, 33 recruits. Look at my team has also stepped up to the plate with 269,000 points and 82 recruits in the base shop. Let me tell you something. I know it's not big to you, but I'm working from the bottom up. And let me tell you something. We're coming for you. So if you don't show up and you don't show out and you don't speak up and you don't get on Titan X and you don't post on the community, shame on you. I am fired up. I'm not excited. I am fired up.
Wow. Oh my God, can everybody in your office, you give Tony a big hand? Okay, keep Tony on the screen a little bit. Tony, you've always had a big heart for the campaign, but you honestly sound a little bit different to me. I don't know. I hope you don't feel offended when I say that, but I
don't feel offended at all, Alicia. You know what? Let me tell you something. You inspire me. Your dad inspires me. When I get on here, I'm thinking I've got to do it more than just for me. I've got to do for them. You guys have paved the way. I wasn't born with any kind of spoon in my mouth, but because of this campaign, I have created one.
I mean, when I didn't have a chance to look, but it looks like to me, is this the first time you do 5 personal recruit in a month?
No, ma'am. It is not the first time that I did 5, but I'm not going to do 5. I'm going to do 10.
And that will be the first time you do 10.
That will be a first time for me. I have always been a recruiter because I believe in this campaign. And you know what? It's not about, really sharing. I believe Alejandra said it best when she said, don't try to sell people, get them in. I tell people the best thing that I can offer you is the opportunity. Our opportunity is the best thing that we have. But you know why people join me, Alicia? Because they see my heart. They see the excitement. They see that I'm not going anywhere, that I am determined to change the things. I want to see change in my community. And I know that if I stick with this and if I keep going, then I can build something incredible in the Black community. Everybody deserves financial education. Everybody deserves it. But my heart is like, how do I change my community? I want you to know something. This campaign has done more for me than I will ever do for it. I come here as a mother who came from a mother who had 4 kids by the age of 25. She was on welfare. Yes, I am a product of welfare. But look at me today. I'm in financial services with no finance degree. This campaign, you guys have given me a marketing degree, a business degree, a finance degree, all in one. And guess what? I didn't have to pay for it. I don't have any student debt. Yes, I'm really excited.
Okay, I'm gonna last